welcome back to another episode of RevRender Garage. My name is Sean, and today we are going to be doing an art project. I say art project because it's going to be some rails, decorative rails that go along the sides of your gas tank. And we're going to try and match the body lines a little bit of the gas tank cover, as it's got some kind of curves to it. Give it a little bit of flair, give your scooter a little bling and flash. The reason we're doing this is because the Gen 4 and Gen 5 Mad Dogs do not have the piped chassis that the earlier models of these Mad Dogs had. And to me, it makes it look a little bare on top of the gas tank. And I just feel like if we could get something that went down the sides to give it a little flash, it would be a lot cooler looking and it wouldn't look like it was missing something. Let's go take a look at these scooters so I can show you the difference between a tube chassis and a non-tube chassis version. So I'm gonna take you over to Bruiser, which is my Gen 1, one of them. And you can see this tube chassis that sits above the gas tank plate. This goes over the gas tank. And what I'm talking about is from here to here is what we want to make this decorative rail for. So let's walk over to the project scooter, our Gen 5, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. You can see you've got this spot, a bolt here and a bolt here. And then you've got this whole area that's all curved and nice. This one right here, that you can follow some of these curves. I think you could do something cool, because if you ask me, it looks a little bare. What we need to do is take some preliminary measurements, basically from hole to hole, and might even do a little cardboard cadding on this. We will get to taking those measurements and we'll CAD this up. As mentioned before, I said I was probably going to do a little bit of cardboard 80 design. So what I have here is my cardboard, scissors, and a pencil. Cue the time lapse and let's get going. All right. Now that we've got a preliminary design cut out, I'm going to go get this cut up. And once we get it cut up, we can, I'm going to get it cleaned up a little bit. This is so rough right now. I will kind of make a new version based off this. And that's what we can use for measuring for the CAD drawing. So let's get to it. All right, I took the liberty of cleaning up what we had done directly down on the scooter. And then this is what the final product is going to look like. I drew out the circles where we will mount this. So we've got the two screw holes, one on each end. And then I've made some long oval cutouts that are just going to be decorative. So what we need to do is take this and get our measurements off of it real quick. And then we can start CADing this up. 9 3/8, 8 millimeters, 100. So both those are 100, and that is 26, 22, 10, 5, looks like 7, 37. All right, I think we have all our measurements. So why don't we get to CADing this up and see what we can come out with? I'm excited. All right, let's get starting on CADing this up. Folks. All right, now that we've got this all CADed up, what we need to do is get it prepared for the 3D printer so we can print out some prototypes and make sure that they work the way that we want them to. And that's exactly what we want. So let's slice this, and it looks like it's going to take about 43 minutes. It won't actually take that long, but that's what it says. It is ready to be transferred over to the 3D printers. So I will take care of that, and we will get that printed out. Looks like our prototype rail finished printing, so let's go over and take a look at it and see how it turned out. Here we go. Looks pretty good, like what we were going for. So let's take it over here to the bike, see what it looks like. That is going to look killer. I think we're gonna try cutting it out. So I will get that all prepped up. We'll get it all set up in fire control, and then I will show you the fire control software, and we'll get that cut started. All right, we've got everything set up and prepared for the CNC table. What I wanted to show you was the software that we're using for this. So you can see right now we have got our design all loaded in there. We will walk over to the table and take a look at what's going on. All right, here we go. Let's go over and see how this piece turned out. Let's see here. Look at that. There is our rail cut out of steel. All we need to do is get this cleaned up and smoothed down, and we can powder coat this and see what it looks like. I'm also going to cut out a few more. All right, let's get going on cleaning these up. All right, we got them all cleaned up. Now it's time to prep them for powder coating. We're out here where I powder coat. One of the things I have not told you yet is what we're powder coating them. I've got in the gun Super Chrome Plus. This is going to give it a chrome look. In fact, it'll probably fool you. All right, we've got them powder coated. The next thing we need to do is just get them in the oven. So now that we've got them in there, we'll set our timer for 20 minutes and we will see how they turn out. I'm so excited. All right, I have gotten the 4 rails out of the oven. You should see them because they look amazing. And there they are. These things look great. They look like chromed rails. It's amazing. We are going to go and get these installed on the bike. All right, let's get this installed. Ta-da! All right, we got the rails installed. They look killer, and I'm going to show you what they look like very soon. But I just wanted to talk about the concept of this video, which was taking an idea in your head, getting that idea onto cardboard. Once that happened, we got it catted up, and we were able to print it out on the 3D printer, test our print to make sure it worked, and then finally cut it out of metal and chrome it up with powder coat. I just think it's really cool that we have the ability to take an idea from our head and create it into an actual part that you can install on your bike. And I will tell you this, I'm going to make some more of these. I'm going to make some different designs, and these will be available for sale at some point in the very near future. And here you go. Here they are on the bike. They turned out better than I could have imagined. And like I said, I'd like to do some different designs now. See if we can't come up with some, maybe stuff that wraps around here a little bit like that. I don't know. There's just so many artistic things you could do. I mean, if you really wanted to get crazy, you could literally follow all the way out here, come around here. But for right now, this will be our first basic set of rails, and at some point, like I said, in the future, we will get those for sale along with our speedometer conversion kit coming soon. If you're enjoying what you see, then I challenge you to subscribe, like, and comment. Tell your friends and keep telling them until they tell their friends. Until then, this is RevRender Garage signing off.